Hello children, welcome to the math class. Children, we are discussing about integers. In last class we discussed about multiplication and division of integers. Now we will discuss about properties of integers. Okay, properties of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So children, open your book and see page number 6. First we discuss about properties of integers. Properties of addition. Okay. Here you see first property, closure property. Let a and b be any two integers, then a plus b will be always an integer. For example, 7 plus 3 equal to 10. Minus 3 plus 6 equal to 3. Here 10 and 3, 1 integers. Okay. So this property is known as closure property. Then 2 number. Commutative property. If a and b are two integers, then a plus b equal to b plus a. For example, 2 plus 7 equal to 7 plus 2 equal to 9. Okay. If we change their order, the answer will be same. And this property is known as commutative property of addition. Then 3 number. Associative property. If a, b and c are 3 integers, then a plus whole bracket b plus c equal to a plus b whole bracket plus c, that is in an addition of integers. We get the same result even if the grouping is changed. This is known as associative property of addition of integers. Then comes to 4 number, additive identity. If 0 is added to an integer, the value of the integer does not change. If a is an integer, then a plus 0 equal to 0 plus a. The answer will be always a. Okay. Then 5 number, additive inverse. When an integer is added to its opposite, we get the result as 0. And 0 is known as, children, additive identity. For example, a plus whole bracket minus a equal to 0. Okay. Then comes to 6 number property. Property of 1. The addition of 1 to any integer gives its successor. For example, 7 plus 1 equal to 8 and minus 5 plus 1 equal to minus 4. Here 8 and minus 4, 1 successor. Then comes to properties of subtraction. Closure property. If a and b are two integers, then a minus b will always be an integer. For example, 3 minus 7 equal to minus 4, minus 5 minus whole bracket minus 6 equal to 1. Here minus 4 and 1 integers, and this property is known as closure property. Then commutative property. Commutative property. Here a minus b not equal to b minus a. Okay. For example, 3 minus 4 equal to minus 1. But 4 minus 3 equal to 1. Hence, subtraction of integers is not commutative. Then associative property. If a, b and c are 3 integers, then a minus b minus c not equal to a minus b minus c. Here b minus c are whole bracketed. For example, 8 minus 4 whole bracket minus 2 equal to 4 minus 2 equal to 2. But if we change the bracket, that is 8 minus whole bracket 4 minus 2 equal to 8 minus 2 equal to 6. So here answers are not match. Hence, subtraction of integers is not associative. Then property of 0. When 0 is subtracted from an integer, we get the same integer. For example, 6 minus 0 equal to 6. Then property of 1. Subtraction of 1 from any integer lies its predecessors. Okay. So always you know that if we add 1, we get successor, and if we subtract 1, we get predecessor. Then properties of multiplication. First one is closure property. If a and b are two integers, then a multiply b also be an integer. Okay. For example, 3 multiply minus 4 equal to minus 12. Here 12 is an integer. Then 2 number. Commutative property. If a and b are two integers, then a multiply b equal to b multiply a. That is, on changing the order of integers, we get the same result. So, commutative property holds good for the multiplication of integers. Then associative property. If a, b and c are three integers, then a multiply whole bracket b multiply c equal to a multiply b whole bracket multiply c. That is, we get the same product. Okay. So here associative property also holds good for the multiplication of integers. Then multiplicative identity. Okay. The product of any integer and 1 gives the same integer if a is an integer. Then a multiply 1 equal to 1 multiply a equal to a. So children, 7 multiply 1 equal to, we know, 7, and 1 multiply 7 also 7. Then multiplicative inverse. The product of any integer and its reciprocal gives the result as 1. For example, children, 3 multiply 1 by 3 equal to 1. And 1 by 3 multiply 3 also 1. Okay. Then property of 0. Children, we know the product of any integer with 0 gives the result 0. 0 multiply 6 equal to 0 and 6 multiply 0 equal to 0. Distributive property. Multiplication distributes over addition. Okay. Here we discuss about property of 0. Then distributive property. In distributive property, children, multiplication distributes over addition. If a, b and c are three integers, then a multiply whole bracket b plus c equal to ab plus ac. Here you see example. 7 multiply 3 plus minus 4 whole bracket equal to minus 7 whole bracket multiply 3 plus minus 7 multiply minus 4. Here in both case, children, we mark answers as 7. We get 7, the same answer. Hence, integers possess the distributive property of multiplication. Then, properties of division. Here children, in division case, here closure property, commutative property are not holds properly, because children, you see 12 divided 3 equal to 4. It is an integer, but you see here 7 divided 3 equal to 7 by 3, which is not an integer. Here you see commutative property. Commutative property we know a divided b not equal to b divided a. So 4 divided 2 equal to 2, but 2 divided 4 equal to 2 by 4, which is different. Then associative property. Associative property also does not hold for division of integer, because a divided b divided c not equal to a divided b divided c. Okay. Then property of 1. Any integer divided by 1 give the same integer as the quotient. If a is an integer, then a divided 1 equal to 1. A. For example, 7 divided 1 equal to 7. Same number we get. Then property of 0. When 0 is divided by any integer, the result is always 0. If a is an integer, then 0 divided a equal to 0. So these are the properties of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. You read properly and follow all the examples. Okay. Here also some examples are given. Just you follow. Here summary of properties of integers. Whatever we discussed, just here one summary is given. Here addition, subtraction, multiplication and division and all the properties written here. So you see. Then exercise 1.2. Here one number, children, fill in the blanks. Minus 27 divided 27 equal to what? Minus 1. B bit. Dash divided minus 125 equal to minus 1. Answer will be 125. Because children, if we divided two numbers, then we get minus 1. Okay, like this you complete one number. Two number, true, false. 0 multiplication minus 4 equal to 0, which is true. B bit minus 3 minus 1 equal to minus 2. This is not correct. So, this is false. So, like this you complete two number. Then, calculate the following using suitable arrangements. 3 number. First we arrange the numbers properly. Then we solve. For example, a bit minus 142 plus minus 58 plus 200. If children, we first add these two numbers, then we can easily solve. Okay. Like this you see B bit and C bit. 4 number, an integer divided by minus 7 gives 9. Find the integer. For example, just we take x for unknown integer, then x divided minus 7 equal to 9. Then x equal to, just we multiply minus 7 and 9. Then we get our answer. Then 6 number, find the integer which when multiplied with minus 1 gives. Just opposite of 4 number. Here unknown integer is x, then x multiply minus 1 equal to minus 25. Okay. Then x equal to, we divide this two number, minus 25 divided minus 1, that is 25. Then 7 number, determine the integer which when divided by minus 1 gives minus 47. Okay, here just like is 4 number. Unknown integer will be x, then x divided minus 1 equal to, children, minus 47. Then x equal to minus 1 multiply minus 1. Okay, here children, by mistake here division is written. You write what? 47 multiply minus 47 multiply minus 1 equal to 47. Okay. Like this children, you complete exercise 1.2. This is your homework. Thank you.